By now, most of you have probably seen it. The US Department of Homeland Security decided to use Pokemon to promote its latest Ice Raid campaign, complete with the anime's theme song, Ash Ketchum clips, and even mock trading cards turning arrestees into Pokemon to be caught. If that sounds stupid and disgusting, that's because it is. And people are rightfully outraged. In this video, I'll break down why the backlash is so strong, go over the Pokemon Company's official response, and share my own thoughts on this whole mess. When you think of Pokemon, what do you normally think of? Colorful creatures, epic battles, and the friendships that form along the journey. You think of adventure, discovery, and a world where differences aren't just tolerated, they are celebrated. What you don't think of is a government agency using that same imagery to glorify raids, arrests, and the tearing apart of families. And that's exactly what DHS did with their recent video campaign. They lifted the Pokemon theme, dropped in clips of Ash Ketchum, and slapped on the slogan, "Gotta catch 'em all," only now it's grotesquely reframed to treat people as prizes to be hunted. Calling it cringe doesn't cut it. It's the weaponization of a beloved franchise, twisting childhood nostalgia into a tool of enforcement and fear. And it's not even funny. This isn't just me overreacting either. I share the sentiments with the rest of the internet. This is disgusting. It's not just bad taste, it's demoralizing. It's one thing for a fan to make this as some sort of meme or joke, but when it comes from a government agency, it's like, what the fuck? And this isn't the only time they have tried to take something trendy to push their agenda. Just look at when they clipped comedian Theo Vaughn into a deportation video without his permission, or the time they tried to use a popular Jay-Z song without permission. And the backlash has been relentless. Social media lit up the second that video dropped. People weren't just mocking it, they were furious. Fans tagged Nintendo and the Pokemon Company non-stop, demanding legal action, calling it unauthorized, exploitive, and flat out disgusting. Because people know this goes against the very thing that Pokemon is all about. It's a franchise built on embracing differences, forming friendships, working as a team, and most importantly, standing up to adversity. Now, the Pokemon Company did come out with a statement, and it reads, and I quote, "We are aware of a recent video posted by the Department of Homeland Security that includes imagery and language associated with our brand. Our company was not involved in the creation or distribution of this content, and permission was not granted for the use of our intellectual property." And all I gotta say is damn straight. And look, I'm aware Nintendo hasn't exactly been a good company lately. They've been cracking down on fan projects, suing the Pal World devs, and making a ton of shitty decisions, especially with their latest console. But when it comes to this shit with DHS, I'm on Nintendo's side, because I'm all for protecting your brand, especially when it's a franchise as beloved and culturally important as Pokemon. Now, do I think Nintendo or the Pokemon Company is going to sue? Honestly, probably not, because this goes far beyond a simple copyright dispute. Suing DHS isn't the same as suing a company like Pocket Pal. It's picking a fight with the US government, and I'm sure Nintendo doesn't want any part in that, which sucks, but what can you do? So I believe this statement is pretty much all there's going to be, and I wouldn't hold my breath for anything more. But nevertheless, as far as my thoughts go on this whole mess, it's simple. This shit is disgusting. And I don't care if you're a fan, a critic, or someone who hasn't touched a Pokemon game in your life. Everyone knows what the franchise stands for, and it sure as hell isn't raids and deportations. DHS thought they could be cool and hip by slapping something as iconic as Pokemon over bullshit, and people would just laugh, scroll, and move on. But thankfully, there are smart people who called it for what it is. Because at the end of the day, this isn't just about copyright or Nintendo or even Pokemon. It's about how far those in power will go to normalize cruelty. And if we don't call it out, they'll keep doing it. But nevertheless, it makes me sick to see this shit, because I've always been a firm believer in keeping the things I love and cherish out of bullshit like this. And what I want people to realize is that the sole reason I started this channel wasn't just to take something I love and gush about it. It was to protect it because I'm passionate about it. Because these things shaped me, and I know they've shaped a lot of you too. So I'll end it with this. If there's one thing that Pokemon taught me, it's that you don't back down when something or someone you care about is under threat. You stand up, you fight, and you protect it. Whether that's your friends, your community, or the stories that shaped you. Because at the end of the day, it's about protecting the parts of ourselves that still believe in something better. And that's all I have to say. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section below. And also be sure to subscribe to this channel for more Pokemon content. This has been Beyond the Pokedex. Keep training and keep fighting for a better world.